the Macomb were soldiers. They were French soldiers at one time, and then they settled here as trades people. You know, once you take some stuff from folks using your military, you got a whole bunch of stuff that you can start businesses out of. So they became very wealthy. And one of the things they took was Belle Isle. They took Belle Isle from the same Belle Isle we do the giant slap. That Belle Isle, yep. They took it from the Ottawa people, and they own a number of black people. They own more black people than any other people we have any records of in Detroit. So there are other slave owners in Detroit, but we don't have any records of anybody who owned more than the Macombs. Okay, so the Macombs, William Alexander, were the chief slave owners in what we now call Detroit. All right, so they sold Hannah and Peter Dennison, black man and his wife.
Those who came from Canada.
Not them. So two other black people. They sold them to the Tuckers, who were some British residents who were living here. The Macombs were French. The Tuckers were British. They sold them to them because, you know, they could continue practicing slavery. The French and the British, so they're trading and selling and all of that. And those, of course, those enslaved Africans are having children. So slavery is continuing. New slavery is growing. So Hannah and Peter were sold to the Tuckers, and they had 6 children. And the Tuckers, in their will, William Tucker writes in his will that Hannah and Peter, for being such great slaves, working for them, are going to be freed when him and his wife Catherine died. So when William Tucker and his wife Catherine Tucker, when they died, they're going to free Hannah and Peter. They were such good, loyal slaves. We're going to free them. But their children, their 6 children, will be the property of our children.
Wait. Say that one more time.
So Hannah and Peter, Hannah Dennison and Peter Dennison, who were owned by the Macombs and were sold to the Tuckers. The Tuckers wrote, William Tucker wrote in his will that when I and my wife died, the Hannah and Peter, we're going to free them because they were very loyal slaves. They did their work. We're going to free them. But their children, their 6 children, they're going to be slaves for our children. We're not freeing their children. We're just freeing the parents.
So you're saying that the parents, when they die, they're going to be free? But they're dead, right?
No. William and Alexander, William Tucker and Catherine Tucker were going to free Hannah and Peter.
On their death?
Yes, on their death.
Okay, I got it.
So William said, if I die first, Catherine will still own Hannah and Peter and the kids.
Okay.
But once she died, or when both of us die, then Hannah and Peter will be free. Just them though, not their children. We're not freeing their children. Their children will be the slaves of our children. Rule that the Dennison's children would be slaves forever. So it would be like Bob and Derek being enslaved, being free, but you're not. It'd be like Mama Melissa being free, but you not. You know what Mama Melissa would do? You know what Derek would do? Somehow y'all would end up free, and that's what happened. Hannah and Peter made sure that their 6 children ended up in Canada. And so somehow, after that ruling, their children ended up in Canada. So they lost the contact and the relationship with their children because they weren't able to see their children.
Be free here, but their children can be free there.
That's right. And so Detroit's racial history is unlike other places. And the racial issues that have occurred in Detroit are all the outgrowth of the strange beginnings of racial decisions in Detroit's history. So from this decision in the Hannah and Peter Dennison case, the Jay's Treaty, which made slavery okay for some but not okay for others, all of this, it still continues when we talk about the 1967 rebellion, when we're talking about what's going on in the Gilbertville, Ilitchville, Detroit area. All of that is all connected to this racial history that is built upon this foundation that's different than most northern cities. Now some stuff, no matter where you go, you're going to see. When you go to Chicago, Baltimore, you see certain things that are racial. But Detroit has a unique, different kind of history than a lot of these other cities. now, that's why Woodward's important in our history, because of those two decisions involving slavery and black people in Detroit.
I'll be honest with you, man. I never even knew who the heck Woodward was.